Hi, Leo, and welcome to your November reading. And let's start off with your theme for the month. And we will do a general read and then get right into health, career, and love as bonus spreads at the end. Okay, so for your general theme for the month, you have, the Emperor in reverse. You also have Three of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, I feel like the theme will be about how you can work well with others. And also, I did want to mention that I am tying in your motto into your reading. So the motto for Leo is I show. So what you show to the world, what you show to yourself. So that's the focus. So you might be showing others how well you can partner up and build relationships, lasting relationships, and not try to be the man on top, the woman on top, whatever, like the big boss, but rather someone who can work well with others and not just work, but family relationships, romantic, just showing your ability to get along. So that's what I'm getting by. I'm going to do the rest of your spread. And let's just get your Kipper cards. So you do have courtship. And you have distant horizons. So you could be starting a long distance relationship this month. There's a possibility, but we'll see what comes out. And this will be your oracle card for later. At some point in the reading, we'll take a look at that. So let's just get the rest of your cards here. Okay, so for challenges, you have the Ten of Swords in reverse, so that's good. Man, a lot of reversals. You got the Empress in reverse. Eight of Cups. The Lovers. Eight of Wands. Hierophant. And then for your bottom row, you got the Five of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. All right, so we'll see how this all plays out. So we got a mix here, so it's not just all reversals. But yeah. So it's looking like how I said it's going to start off with just how well you work with others with the Three of Pentacles. And the challenge here, the challenge position, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So this could be something that you could have an issue because of things that have happened in the past. You might feel like when you've attempted to work with others for something significant, or maybe you felt like someone was, a friend to you, loyal to you, respectful of you, and it turns out that they betrayed you in some way with the Ten of Swords. So it's like the challenge will be getting over that, or not letting the past dictate the future, or your present in this case. So it's like you might be hyper focused on things that happened in the past. Whenever you are presented with the chance for a new relationship, like a romantic relationship, or maybe just even casual relationships just with coworkers or things like that. So that's your blockage. It's like you're too focused on how you've been treated in the past. And that might be because of the Lovers here in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. Like problems with communication, like some sort of disconnect. Like maybe you felt misunderstood, or people weren't making an effort to see things from your perspective. I do get something about respect, like a lack of respect. That could have been a problem. So it's like you're going into new connections feeling like already defeated, or that people are not going to get you. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to appreciate what you bring to the table. So that could be a problem for you. Okay, so let's look at the middle position. You have the Hierophant here. So I feel like whatever effort you're making with the Three of Pentacles, that's something you're meant to do. This is something like at this point in your life, you are meant to work on this particular issue, just getting along with others. So whatever positive changes you're trying to make and trying to move away from the Emperor energy, and there's nothing wrong with the Emperor, but just when it's in reverse like that, it's like someone who could be lording their power over someone, someone who abuses power, someone who throws their status or position in the face of others, someone who could be too bossy. So you're trying to really, one, like bring yourself down to reality, because you're not really above anyone else, even with a position of power or status. So it's like you're bringing yourself back down to reality for the sake of being able to make connections with others. So with the Hierophant, I feel like you are on the right path if you're embracing that and just making an effort. And people will look at you differently. The Hierophant still has status and power, but they're looked to more, it's not about being seen as someone to be feared, but someone to be loved. The Hierophant is almost like the Empress, who is here, but she's, the Empress is in reverse. So we'll get into that in a moment. But also you could be looking for commitment. Like you're looking for stability. You're looking for a certain status that's not really based on career. It's based off of your position in life, your stability, in a sense of like a happy home, like a happy partner, maybe starting a family. So you're ready to do those sorts of things. So maybe you've already achieved everything you want to achieve really in your career, and now you're looking outside of that. You're looking for community, you're looking for family, those sorts of things. So let's take a look at the rest of your reading here. I do want to see why the Empress is in reverse, but before we get into that, let's go ahead and look at your Kipper cards. So why is courtship here? It's pretty straightforward, but why is it here? What is the context for that, for the courtship? Why is courtship here? Spirit. So you have the Star. You got a lot of major arcana, right? You got the Emperor, the Empress, Hierophant, Lovers, and now the Star. Like I said, I think this kind of reinforces what I said as far as what you're wishing for right now is to be in a committed relationship. I don't know if you have a specific person in mind, but that's what you want to move towards. And it might not feel like it's something that you can achieve right now with the distant horizons. Why is distant horizons here? Okay, why is distant horizons here? Okay, so with distant horizons, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So there might be someone that you have your eye on, but with the Empress here in reverse, this could be someone from your past, but it could just be someone you had your hope set on being with, but they might already be in another connection, or they may not really be the one for you. So I think you might be realizing that in the month of November here. And also with the Five of Wands, that talks about change, it talks about conflict, it talks about competition. So that's something that you feel like you might be faced with when it comes to trying to find a partner, or with these new beginnings. Like you might feel like, you know, it's not coming to you easy, these changes that you're trying to make. And you might feel internally conflicted, like you know what your overall goal is, what it is that you want, but you might feel conflicted maybe about who you would want to be with, or the type of person you would want to end up with, how you would want your life to look in the future. Like you may not be sure of that. So, just getting on with the rest of the reading. Let me take a look here. Yeah. So with the Eight of Cups in reverse, like I said, it's feeling a little bit like this is a love reading, but Eight of Cups in reverse is about returning back to someone or something. But I don't even know why you would want to, because with the Eight of Cups, like that's a difficult path. Like once you've walked away, you did it for a reason. Like there was something very disappointing about this past situation. So you wanting to return to it may not overall make sense. And with the Three of Swords here, that's coming out in the final position. So I feel like it's a warning that if you were to try to, and this is not across the board, just take what resonates. And, you know, if you're considering your options with the Seven of Cups, this could apply to more than one person. Like if you're so ready to be in a committed relationship, you could be evaluating your options. You might have, there's one person that sticks out for you with the Empress here that would be your overall choice, but there could be others. So it may not work out with one, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't work out with another. So if there's anything kind of hopeful to get from that, you do have other options, but you may not see them right now. You might just be, like I said, kind of hyper focused on one outcome. But why is the Empress here in reverse? Why is the Empress here in reverse? Okay, Empress in reverse. Okay, so with the Empress in reverse, we have the Hermit. Okay, So this is Taurus energy. This is Virgo. So there's a lot of earth energy here. And the Hierophant's also Taurus, associated with Taurus. I feel like someone with the distant horizons, someone might be isolating. It might be you or the other person. And so there's definitely a lack of communication. Even if there's not physical distance, it's like someone's blocked, someone's not available. So you could be hoping that someone is going to come out of hermit mode, but it doesn't look likely. So part of this could be a timing issue. Like you're ready for a relationship and the other person isn't, or they could be going through something that doesn't involve you, something you may not even be aware of. And so you're ready to go. You're ready to make that move. But the Hermit and the Hierophant don't go together. So it doesn't look like with this particular person that it's going to work out. But I still feel with the Star card, it's overall positive. Because I feel like when it's just going to force you to move into a new direction and move past this. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? We got the Judgment. Yeah. This is going to be a very short read, Leo, because it's coming through very clearly that you would like to reunite with someone. You would like to kind of, with the Judgment, like resurrect a connection, but it's not looking like that's going to happen this month in November. So that's going to be a tough realization for you. You did have your hopes up that that would be the case, that you could kind of, I don't know, Knight of Cups here, kind of swoop in and just kind of I think the phrase other people use is like love bomb with the Knight of Cups. And I'm not trying to get that from this, but that's what it feels like in this case. Like that's exactly what you want to do to someone. You want to kind of shower them with gifts, kind of write love notes, like go very hard with the romantic gestures. And you know, this person's just not there with you. Like they don't see things the way that you do. And you know, overall, you're going to want someone to meet you at your level. So that's the part that's going to kind of hit you hard. That this person doesn't even really want to, they're not of the same mindset. They can't meet you where you're at as far as that romantic side of you. So that can be very tough for you, but let's take a look now. I want to see the Five of Wands. And then I'll pull advice and get to the rest of your readings. So let's see about the Five of Wands. Before we do that, you got your, okay. Your Angel Oracle card is listen to your intuition. And then for the Five of Wands, we have Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it does feel like this is someone from your past. You may have worked with this person with the Seven of Pentacles, worked very closely with this person, or there's history here. So you might feel, in a sense, like you deserve a chance at least, just based off of the history. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. So you could be going back to an ex. But like I said, if it's about this Empress, it's like they're off in La La Land. Like they are off doing their own thing. And like I said, it could be like a hermit mode thing. They could be very involved with their work or with their school, like their education, something that is just kind of drawing them away, not just from you, but from other people, like a very sharp focus on something else. So you kind of have to be considerate of their situation. And like I said, it's a timing thing. You're ready and they're not. So maybe in the past they were ready, you weren't. So like it's you know, things might have switched up a little bit. Why is the Emperor here in reverse? Why is the Emperor? Why did that come out? The Emperor in reverse. Why is the Emperor here in reverse? You could be coming out of a relationship. So if that's the case and you're wanting to jump right into a new one, that may not be the best thing for you right now. But let's see, why is the Emperor in here? Reverse. Strength card. This is your card, Leo. I was also, right before I pulled this card, I was thinking about maybe it's also due to a loss of a job. Something didn't work out that maybe you expected to, like a promotion, if this is about work, or some sort of upgrade with the Emperor here. It's like a loss of, I always think of status, loss of title, loss of some sort of position. And so it's like you're pivoting. Maybe if career is not working out, you're going to now focus on your love life. That could be one possibility. This might be very difficult for you, like a very difficult time with the Strength card. I don't know if it's due to any sort of health issues or there's something that you had to overcome. It could be your own pride and ego. It could be your own belief that things are supposed to go a certain way and they didn't. And so that's like a hit to you. Like it's like you took a hit. Like in the dating world, you might feel like you're fighting for your life. Like you're having a hard time finding someone that you would want to settle down with, be in a commitment. And, you know, you might, I don't want to play too much into the traits of a Leo, but you might think highly of yourself. And so to have such a hard time trying to find someone, it might feel a little degrading to you, a little bit beneath you. So it's like, this is a humbling experience. November might be a little feel that way to you. Like it's very humbling. Okay. So I'm running a little bit over, but that's okay. I want to look at the Lovers in reverse. I'm just curious about the Lovers here in reverse. Why is the Lovers here? This wanted to pop out, so let's see. Justice, another major arcana card. Like I said, it could feel like something about this whole situation is not fair. And we did talk about in the beginning things that happened to you in the past. So you might feel like you're due in some way, like you're due to be in a happy, committed relationship just based off what you've been through. But also the idea of being misunderstood. That maybe people misunderstand your intentions or some way, like there's a miscommunication. The things you say, the things you do, they're not landing in the way, they're not having the impact that you want them to have. So what's the overall advice in this case? The advice is here with listen to your intuition, but what other advice for Leo? Then we'll get to health, career, and love. So what other advice for Leo for November? Ace of Wands. Okay. I feel like it's saying to move in a new direction. Fresh, new, clean slate. You're letting a lot of things hold you back. So of the positive cards here, you have the Hierophant. So making the effort, even if you feel like it's not something you're used to or you feel like you should do, just putting in that effort to have those conversations and try to make new friends and try to connect with others. That's a positive. So this new perspective that you're taking, it's a good thing. I think it will eventually lead to the Star card. Like you'll get the things that you're looking for. And maybe in the past, you have to let yourself be seen, like your true self. You might have put on a mask in the past as a way to appeal to others. But I feel like listen to your intuition. It's like be true to yourself. Let people see a more vulnerable side to you. Like open up more to other people. And overall, that will be helpful. You could also be moving. Like sometimes to make a big change within, you have to change the external environment. You have to change something about your circumstances if you can. It might feel very stale to you. Like everything that you're experiencing, because it's like you've been through this before. So maybe changing up your routines in some way, your route to work, or just little things like that will give you a new perspective too. And trying new things, you know, like little mini vacations, little mini trips on your days off, those sorts of things, a new hobby. Okay, So, Leo, that was your general read. Let's take a look at health. And for health, these are the final part of your reading. These are little mini spreads. And with the health one in particular, I'm not trying to diagnose you. I'm just looking at things that you could focus on for November that you could improve. So just areas of improvement. And so let's take a look. So I will do a quick shuffle for that. And if you like this format, if you could just please like, share, and subscribe, it would help me out a lot. Comments are always appreciated. And if this resonates with you, I would love to hear about it. So I'd love to see it. So if you want to just drop a comment, that would be great too. Okay, so let's start with health for the Leo collective. What can they focus on for November? What areas to improve for their health for November? Okay, I think that's all the shuffles I can get in with this deck. It is pretty big. Okay, let's see. There's one pop out, so I'll get that. And then I have the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. And we also have, okay, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So, Two Pentacles for me, it's like you might be too focused, on working career right now. Two of Pentacles, it's like someone who's being very busy. So you might be saying yes to too many different things right now. It's gonna lead to you being overworked, exhausted. So there could be a worry about losing out on opportunities to make more money, which I get it, I understand. But it's like you're stretching yourself maybe just a little bit too thin. So with November, I think it's good to focus on your priorities. But if you're just saying yes to everything, this could also be just going out, partying too much. It's like your days are very full, and you're not leaving enough time to sleep, to just rest and do nothing. You may not feel like that's an option. And the end of the year can be kind of hectic, but it's like you have to make time for, I think it's just sleep, just rest. It's nothing really overly complicated. It's just you might need more rest. Leo. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? You got the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're not really having any fun. In the general, it's like you wanted to make a brand new impressions on people as far as being able to get along and show people that you're capable. But it's like the desire is there, but are you making enough time to actually do that? And I apologize for the noise in the background. So, and you don't want to miss out on connection right now. If you're too focused on work, there is a possibility you'll be oblivious to what's around you. Like there could be someone in your life that really wants to be your friend, who really wants to get to know you. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be someone that wants to connect. It's like right there in front of you and you don't see it. So you don't want it to be a missed opportunity. So that's for health. And let's take a look. I'm not going to shuffle too much more, but let's take a look very quickly at career for November. Okay. Cards for a mini career read. Man, another ace. You got the Ace of Cups now in reverse. Another reversal. Four of Wands. This is your... That noise in the background is so distracting. Ha! So we got the Ace of Cups here in reverse with the Four of Wands for your career read. I don't know why I'm getting something about contracts here with the Four of Wands. So I'm just going to go with it. If this is about some sort of contract, again, the message from the other reading was listen to your intuition. There could be something about this that you don't see. The small print of the contract that you may not be reading or you're ignoring. So you want to just thoroughly investigate any offers or contracts before you commit, because with the Ace of Cups here, this may not be something good for you, or you're just not going to love it. You're not going to like it. You might feel like it puts limits on you in some way. So take it how it resonates with that. But if you're looking for work and you get an offer, you know, thoroughly check it out. Maybe look at reviews, like how do other people like the job online before you commit. Because this is commitment, but it's all about how you see it. You could see a happy couple here and a happy marriage, but also this could be a prison. They're locked in. These could be bars on a jail cell. So it's really, it's commitment, marriage or prison, but you have to find out if this is positive or negative or not for you. So just be careful. Ace of Cups here in reverse. You don't want to get locked in and then you find out you hate it. Okay, so let me wrap up with that and move on to love. And for the love reading, I wanted to do another oracle card. So let's take a look at that. Let me get your tarot and then I'll get your oracle. So love reading for Leo. A mini love reading for Leo. Okay. So for your oracle card, for your theme for love for November, okay, you have, okay, separation, which I was getting before in the general. Okay, so Leo's energy, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. On the other side, we have Four of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely a breakup, or just, in the general, someone couldn't be reached. So this could be somebody that's blocked or has you blocked or vice versa. Okay, and then we have Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like it's you, Leo, that's moving on. Like you'd rather be single from this connection. And then on the other side, they have the Four of Swords and the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's a huge disconnect here with the two of you. You're moving in opposite directions. So I feel like with the Ten of Wands here in reverse, you're not going to let it bother you as much as it did before. It might have felt like a big burden for you in the past, in the recent past, but it's like you're moving away from that intentionally with the Chariot here. It's like you can't continue with that anymore, which is good for you overall. Your mental health, emotional health. And with the Nine of Pentacles here, this is the energy that you both share. This is the energy between the two of you. So you're both feeling single. You're both embracing being apart. This person, like I said, Four of Swords, they could have you blocked or vice versa. You have them blocked. And it's like the both of you have the Wands cards here in reverse. It's like you give up. It's taking up too much of your energy to try to make this work. And it feels like it would be easier for the both of you to be apart and to do your own thing with the Nine of Pentacles. You both may want to just focus on whatever you do for work with the Pentacles. But I feel like this one gave up. And this one over here is moving on because this one gave up. Like you want to create distance. So that could be going back to the Ace of Wands from the General. Like you need distance now from this. Like it's more than just wanting to stop thinking about this situation. You need the physical distance too. All right, that's the read. So I hope you enjoyed this, Leo fam. I appreciate everyone and anyone who watches this reading. There'll be many more to come. And thank you for supporting the channel, and take care.